Hip escape. Remember, so you want to keep those hands in, but you want to be able to see under your hands, alright? So you watch it. Keep a cross face and still in. Keep those elbows close to your body. Now, we're going to do bridges. We're going to reach all the way up. One hand's going to reach over the shoulder. You're going to hip escape. You're going to shuffle back. We're going to bridge to the other side. Hip escape. Shuffle back. Bridge. Hip escape. Shuffle back. There you go. Up and over. Up and over. Your white belt teaching fast. You don't have to feel ashamed. You got the A4 white belt. White sign. I know we were going over getting to mount and side control, but also the scissor sweep. You can do it either way. So, alright, so again, he's postured up on me. Right? I need to break this grip and I need to break his posture. Okay? Alright, so he doesn't want me to get this off here, so I can't just push my hands over this. Alright? So what I need to do is I need to swim under. Right? Then I like to pick my hips up like this. Then I'll swing them out. Alright? Now, remember what we say, he's trying to fight his hands back in, right? So I'll let him resist, but I'll keep this sleeve right here. Whichever side I'm going to go to. I'll keep that one, and I'll shoot this hand as high as I can. Alright? I want to use my knees to pull him down. I don't want to use my arms, right? Because these are bigger muscles than this right here. Even if I've got big, sharper biceps. Right? But I'm still going to use my legs to get his posture. Now, what happens? What can I do now that his posture is good? Now I can open my guard. Right? Remember, we don't open our guard up if he's postured up, because look his back out. But if I've got him pulled down, I open my guard, he turns his back out now, he's taking all 200 pounds in with him. Right? Alright? So now, we'll take this foot right here, put it down here on the mat. Right? When I do that, I'm going to do that little hip shovel that we did earlier for the hip escape. We do the same motion right here. Right? I'm going to drop this foot down as a wedge right here. I'm going to slide this knee across. I like to go across the waist or up here on the chest. Right? But all I'm wanting to do, it's not me kicking my legs. It's me extending him by pulling my elbow back right here. I'm gonna like I've got a Mr. Magoo, like Ryan before he got his license, right? And I'm checking my watch. Right here. I can't see it. I have to look in real close. So I'm pulling it right here. All I'm doing, if I do this without the legs, right? Is I'm extending him, right? Then I'm doing this right here. See how easy that was? I didn't have to use my legs at all, right? That's all I'm doing. All this does, when I go for this hip escape, so I'm making him like a rubber band, right? He's got to pick, do I want to go this way or do I want to go that way, right? So I'm pulling here. Look, I'm not even using my legs at all. Just doing this. Now, when I finish the scissor sweep, I do not let go of this. And I do not sit straight up, right? I follow with my leg. Put it down right here. Okay? Get right into our mat. But I keep that grip for what I'm about to show next. Right? So again, he's in guard, he's got the posture, I'm going to go under his wrist right here. This works in P and OT both. Right? So I'm going to pick my hips up, swing out. Right? I want to go this way, so I'm going to keep this sleeve. He's trying to fight his hands back inside. Get it. Alright? Now that his This posture is broken down and do what? Open my guard, right? Slide this knee across his waist. Put this foot right here as a wedge. This ain't a chop, right? It's just a wedge. Extend them out, check the watch. Keep my grip, follow them up. Right in the middle, right? Same thing, except this time I'm keeping this. You know, last couple weeks we've done this, right? And I'm keeping this. Get back. One more time quickly. Break the bow. Use my knees pulled in. Collar grip, sleeve grip. Keep this posture loose. Right? I do this like this. I don't pull it off to the side. I'm pulling it straight to my body. Right? If you look here, my elbow and my hands tight to my body right here. Same thing like whenever we're defending our arms, right? You know why we keep our arms like this? Because we're stronger when we're right here, right? My elbows are away from my body. I'm not strong, right? Open my guard. Knee across the waist. Extend. Take the time. Follow. Keep the grip. Right here. Got it? Any questions? All right. Partner up. Go back and forth with that. All right. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, because if you sit up tall, I'm going to put my hand here, both hands. Right? You're going to be able to go something else. Yeah, go back and forth, guys, back and forth. Raise your hips up, bring the hands out. There you go.
And then the side, go up here, grab it.
Use your knees to pull him close. Pull with your right hand on the sleeve. And use your knees at the same time. There you go. See how he's broke down now? Now you're safe to open your. Good. Now turn over onto your side. So look, don't do this right here. Right? He's down. Keep this like this. So you're constantly checking the time on your watch. Right? Don't do this. Because he can fight out of this. It's really easy. But if I have it like this, that forefinger, and I'm pulling, try to circle your hand out there. See how I'm constantly pulling tension on this? If I do this, I can handle it. Constantly do that. Drawing up over there. Stop. You go for this grip initially. Stick your thumb in. Right. Grab with 4 fingers. Stick your thumb in. Try to circle your hand. As soon as I bring my hand up like this, circle your hand. You need to keep your thumb in. 4 fingers. Pull. Take your thumb in. Try to circle your hand up. Keep that elbow down. There you go. Hold the breath. Just keep it tight. Thumb out. Thumb out. Thumb out. There you go. Extend it. Couple more times, guys. Yeah. I'll show you. If you get somebody space out. Yeah. As long as you don't sit, right? So if I start coming back up, you're gonna bring the hips close. Right? That way I'm pulling all your weight. Yeah, see how you like let the arms stand rather than bringing the hips closer.
That's my issue.
Alright, time. So I finished that sweep, right? I kept that grip. I'm holding on to this grip. It's almost the same as doing this, right? So I don't need to get in a hurry if I have this grip right here. Especially if my forearm is down. Right? He's trying to squirm and wiggle and all this stuff. Whenever you get here, you don't have to get in a hurry. Alright? So when I'm here, he starts, you hear that like that means he's about to catch his breath. That's go time for you. Alright? So I've already got this grip. I never let this grip go. Right? Start with this grip, keep it loose. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take my thumb behind his head, stick my thumb in his collar, as close to his ear as possible. Doesn't take much. But if I try to do it from right here, see how it stays? And it's just going to give him an immediate burn away. You may question where you got that red mark on his neck. Right? So again, I'm right here, I'm cooking. If they start squirming when you come right here, just come back out. Right? This isn't an all or nothing thing, right? So take your time, maintain your mount position before submission. Okay? Here, here. Do this slowly. Just put your weight down. Okay? That's all I'm doing. So as I'm bringing my body closer, my elbows are flaring out. I'm keeping my wrist like this. And right there. Right. The cool thing about this is this choke, if you ever have to defend yourself with it, it works from everywhere. And you can do it on people with hoodies really well. Hoodies are great to choke for the people with. Right?
T-shirts are enough to make them stop.
What's that?
I said a t-shirt be enough to make them stop.
Yeah, a t-shirt will work. Those rips, see ripping. But
I wore a leather jacket on Super Bowl when I got cross-collar shirts.
yeah.
I also got a loop choke. That one impressed me.
I ripped Chewie's shirt that he was wearing at the Super Bowl. I'm in the racket. So one last time. So whenever y'all are drilling this, do it slowly. Now I want y'all to start with the scissor sweep first, okay? So let me get my sweep right here. Take a big deep breath. Notice I stick my thumb in right here on this side, right? And my arm is over here. And then I bring my arm around, right? If you have to adjust your thumb a little bit, that's fine. Just don't bring it down here by the collarbone. If you feel their collarbone on your thumb, you're too low, right? Try to stay up here. Then just maintain your grip.
Around 8 or a little after.
All you're doing is you're trying to make this circle really small while his neck is inside. Right? You're trying to close off the inside. If your partner choking the windpipe or doing something, that may work eventually, but the intention of the choke is for the wrist, your thumb bone thingy right here on the wrist.
Okay.
Just start putting pressure on the side. Any questions? All right, go back and forth with it, do it slowly. Partners, give each other feedback on it too. All right? 1, 2, 3. Then start with the sleeping.
Would you like this one?
this one, and the collar, right on the other side of the stairs, and then it's just like, see,
I'm a back. People across the
pull your elbows, you want to square up, pull your elbows back.
The big thing is,
Now,
you're just trying to get your hands as close as possible. So that they don't let your wrist go out. Try to keep your hands We've got the guard closed, that's why. Yeah, regardless of. You are weak anytime you do this. Do you see any power lifts like this? No, you don't. You don't see anybody lifting weights like this, right? You see them all lifting weights in this position, but obviously people might degrees down, right? So then I'm gonna turn, notice, I'm still, my knees are still in front of me. Right here. Now, you got it? Pull them down. Open your guard. Bring your left knee across his hip. Nope. See your left knee. Your other left knee. Yes. Hip escape out. As long as you have him posture down, you can hip escape out with your knee. Now you're going out.
I can't get my knee up.
Can't never could, buddy. My dad didn't make me run when I said can't. It's okay. See that right here? My knee is always here by his hip. See how I'm just moving my hips away from him? So Jared tried to sit up, Jared tried to get out.
That's good.
So you don't, I don't want you to hip escape out. I want you to hip escape your hips away. Alright, if I have to do that to get my knee in here, this is what I gotta do. Don't go this way, because Jared's just gonna, let's try again.
Yeah, that's it. So while you're doing that, you're pulling your leg in real tight.
Swim.
Tight.
Sweep. Four fingers. Alright, hip escape, that was your guard, that was really tight. Hip escape, now bring your hips away from your head. There you go, just like that. Extend, keep extending. Keep going, keep going. Follow it, keep your grip. Get in the mat. Alright? Now, thumb in behind his ear. Bring your elbow across.
It's listening a little bit. That's okay. You can still do it. You can still do it. Come across.
There you go.
Come in.
Just like that.
You're pulling your elbows up and you're going up. And that's not what you want. Yeah. Down. Just cinch that up. See?
There you go. You can hear it in my voice because it's tighter. Pull with your knee. Same thing, Chris. So don't do this, right? You don't see many people lifting weights like that, right? You do this, right? Like you're doing a big cable rope, right? Or pulling a bow and arrow. So slide that elbow across, right? You have to use your body like this, right? It's not so much like you're starting a lawnmower. It's more like you're opening your body. That's why we have the collar. That way we're pulling them like a rubber band, right? That way they feel like this right here. Okay. So do it again.
And then square up. So I'm going to talk about this while you're doing the squeeze. So squeezing.
Bring that knee across. Now extend your body just like that.
It's not
The body extension is what causes them to
tighter.
get overextended and fall over.
Down. That's tighter. But I can still keep it. It's just a little off. And you can do it in your elbows back. Come down, flare this out. You see
this, guys. Oh, have you?
So I just want one on, right?
behind my ear. So that's good. Because that when you turn your wrist, see that's the other thing. Don't turn your wrist this way. Don't. So when your knee needs to come across, that's good. But when you go for the show, you want this. You want this to cut it. You don't have to flat aside. You want it to bite in. Yeah.
Carlos? Yeah. He's having an issue with that thumb. While he's trying to get in, he keeps losing the thumb.
It's okay. I don't know if just slapping down on
It's good. Get the grip.
Put your thumb right here. Grip it. Now, just bring that arm up. Yeah, now slide your elbow up. If you have to, slide your thumb over just a little bit. So same thing, the whole time. Keep that wrist, knuckles down, knuckles up. Right? Don't let your hand turn like this. Now bring your forearm under your chin and flare it over. Just be patient. If you lose that grip, let go, come back, face back out. Fight back in.
It's hard to see what's going on.
Oh wait, I have my thumb.
There you go.
Yeah, I didn't realize
So
that.
if you're gonna open your guard, get on your side.
Okay.
Open your guard. Get the stick out. Good. Now, extend your body. Good. Finish, finish. Come up, up, up.
Hey, Chewy, move you back on the bike for my knee.
Thumb in. You can stick your thumb in.
Okay. So where the opening is, I can still do it.
That makes sure that you don't go too far.
Keep this part right in there.
Make sure whenever you're finishing it, don't let one of your hands blow out.
Okay.
It should be palmed up. Palm area.
Okay, so this one, that's how I
Don't let them turn to the side.
Oh, okay.
Because you get in that habit, all you're going to do is run your arms out and then leave them like, see this right here? It's going to make space for the body. Like you may end up finishing it like a thing or hanging or whatever. But somebody out there that's really fighting it, obviously it's so, but if you just keep your hands up here, and then turn like that. All I'm doing, this whole has your neck in it, all I'm doing is trying to do this.
So I'm bringing this one.
Because what you did right here, on the last time was turn your hands to the back. Is in that, a lot of people do this.
So when I have this one down, do I keep it like this?
No.
Or do I have it?
Watch my hands.
I know that. Listen, they can't for nothing when I was in school.
This palm is facing forward. All I'm doing is you let your hand slide over.
You can start from here. So you can get that little collar grip. Make sure that this is right there.
Slide your hand a little bit.
And then I'll put my weight.
Now flare your elbows. Alright, bring it in, bring it in. Who, I know we went over T-locks and Armbars and stuff from out the last couple of weeks, right? Who's had trouble peeling those arms away from the body? Like whenever you're rolling line, right? So the good thing about this gi is you've got things to choke other people with, right? And it's legal, right? So if I'm just in regular old traditional mount, right? I'm trying to go for this key lock, right? I'm trying to force this arm down. Remember what I said earlier, if I keep my hands in like this, I'm really strong right here. So if I'm not, if I just can't do it, right? he's doing a good job keeping his arms in, I'll start snaking a hand in right here. Right? Then he's like, oh shit, he's got my collar. Right? So usually what will happen is he'll feel this coming, is they'll like, do something wild with their arms, right? And I can pick something, right? I can do this, and then an arm motion, right? Or I can start using wedge this elbow down right here. Now this is right? So what I'm saying is go back and forth, like, right in the choke. Like, even if you can't get your, like say you lose this grip right here, right? If you just come back in with the thumb, you go right here, and you're like, and you got them down, you can come back here, right? For a paper, right? And you can just slide back and forth, move the arms, stuff like that. But the biggest thing is don't lose your mount, all right? If you go over for the paper cutter and you're like, I'm about to lose it, go back to your mount and maintain, right? So we're here again. He's not going to get his arm out. I'm going to go for this grip right here. He's going to turn up. I'm just going to slide up. See, as soon as he turns, I'm going to slide my knee up behind his back right here. We'll push his head away. I'm going to grab this wrist. Slide this up here. Sit back. Again, regular on out. Bring your arm out. He's not letting you do it. Grab the gi. Alright? As soon as he turns like this to protect his choke. Right? Oh. Slide up. Let him turn. You have to get light with your hips, right? So right here. And then get my hand right here. I can even, another thing is you don't want to lean back too much, because if I lean back, he's going to turn his hips and get out. So I want to pin his shoulders by putting my weight out here. I'm free to put my hand here too, right? If he starts squirming too much, because I want all my weight right here on the shoulders. Ready. Up, up. Right. Traditional now. Kind of feeling on. Doesn't let me do it. Grip on the collar. Doesn't matter if it's like this or like this. I'm just trying to make him think I'm about to choke. As he chokes, see I can even assist that elbow. Pick him up here. Up. Position. Don't just fall all the way back. Come here, bud. Get your grip, bend your knees. Good. Any questions? So just go ahead and start from the traditional mount. Go for the key lock and try to force an arm away. As soon as you get a little bit of space, grab the collar, go for a choke, or fake the choke. And as soon as you go into the fin, push that arm across, go for that arm. Alright, come around, watch. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, who you calling young?
You.
I'm getting old, thank you.
Yeah, you can just start from the mouth. So if we start in a minute, right here. So right now you're going to try to push your arm in. Slide that knee all the way in. Yeah, all your weight on the shoulders. You try to turn your shoulders around. See how hard it is for him? Because you have all your weight going through his shoulder. Right? Now, flip that arm, flip the elbow, so it turns up. Right? Now, the same lean forward. You're going to walk your left leg. I know. Sit slowly.
I tried to.
Keep pressure on them. Now, when you make an opening, get your hand in the bottom.
Both hands on the stump right here. So put it right here on the face of the stump.
Come over to the front.
You start from right here. Regular old traditional method. Yeah, the arms are and now you're going to try to push it all the way from the bottom. I just try to go for a flop. Right? Okay, now, keep 2 on 1 on the wrist right here. The hands. Now, see your foot's out here, brother. Look at that left arm. Twist it. Right? So now, walk this leg across. Slowly sit your butt.
Guys, you gotta pinch your knees. Hey, if you're gonna do it right. Come on now.
Put your knees together. Put this hand on top of that hand.
Get your son having to teach you. Oh. I just didn't pay any attention.
Whenever you do an armbar or you're live on, do it slow.
You start going for
Choke.
Start furthering the jerk.
So my knee up here, all the way up here.
Up here?
Right there. Now hook your left arm through. Right? Now if you have to, take this right hand, you can let go of this.
Okay, and I can put it on here.
And now you kind of face up and walk. So keep leaning forward. There you go. Sit back your butt. Don't do this. You want to
Yeah, I
stay
try to
glued
keep myself
in.
up.
So you're trying to stay glued right here.
Okay. So have my arm put down.
Now take this hand. You're going to grab his right here on the meaty part of his hand.
Just so he can't twist it.
And you're controlling where his thumb is, right? So now bring your other hand. Hold close your body, pinch your knees, and kick your butt. Because the cool thing about our thumb and our elbow is wherever my thumb is pointing, my elbow is pointing the opposite. Right? So if you're controlling where the thumb is, you're controlling where this is. Right? So if somebody starts turning the thumb up, you can start pushing on that. You turn it down like that, and you push it up. Right? You always pull the opposite way.
So if they've got your hand like that, is the hitchhiker escape like out of the question, or can you still hit it?
This is what happens. Jared was there, man. So was Ryan.
What's that?
That's it. I was showing him what the hit.
Yeah, with the hitchhiker.
I don't know what the hitch was.
So, I'll say. Let me do it on my video. I'll get you. So on that armbar, it happened from a different position. But I felt the armbar going, and as soon as that happened, I turned my thumb up and I started turning my hips to run out. We call this the hitchhiker escape because I'm hitchhiking with my thumb, right? You know what you're supposed to do. This.
That's what it's supposed to look like.
That's what's supposed to happen. But as soon as I turned my thumb up, that kid, he was really good. He was really good. And he had just got his blue belt, right? So I was like, I'm gonna bully this little shit. I outweighed him by like 30 pounds, but as soon as I turned my thumb up, he hit into it.
It was all real quick.
Just
There
like,
was no.
I started like, it was either tap and bust my nose on the mat, or catch myself, and he was still kicking into it.
Yeah.
It's for $1,000.
Yeah, it was for $1,000. Yeah. That's a lot of money to a 17-year-old or however old he was. But yeah, that's it.
Well, that's Hail Mary stuff anyway.
No, it was pretty quick. It was right at the
Yeah,
beginning.
I mean, you mean the hitchhiker as a Hail Mary?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what to do.
I was gonna say, it is definitely something that you go for before it's
Yeah.
locked in.
Right.
It's something that in the transition, as your arm is getting pulled away, you can use that momentum to go with.
Some of my previous competitions, I actually got out of a couple arm bars fairly easy because I got short arms.
Yeah.
So the fact that I was getting arm bar in the first place was surprising me. So when he hit it, I'm like, fuck.
Dude, I felt like celery, like broccoli or celery snapping. Keep going, keep going.
Messed up arm still.
I had a shoulder surgery not long ago.
That's why I keep telling you every time we go home.
That's why the most important thing is
Yeah, I like
don't be stupid. Tap. Don't be stupid. So you're hugging now. So now walk into that. The armbar more or less comes from pinching your knees, armbar maneuver, but don't pinch your knees first. Right? Serves two purposes. Right? Pinching your knees. One, right? I'm not, this ain't really too bad. Right here. See how my arm's fully locked out? Right? Two, if you don't pinch your knees, you're going to hit yourself in the side. Right? That's the big one. So let's come back up. He pinches his knees right here. Right? Now let's sit back for you. Protect yourself. My arm was all the way, it was right here, right? Compared to right here when I did this. So that's why you want to pinch your knees as tight as you can and have that wedge right here. Does that make sense? There's other variations you can do, that's for other classes. He's already been set. Yeah. Hands up your hand like this. Pinch your knees. Right here. So come back up. Just sit up. Right here. Pinch your knees as tight as you can. Right here. There you go. Now, put your hand on top, like this.
Away from this leg, it's way.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
So every time I go back, I just bounce. That happens.
So you gotta be careful. Walking with your legs back real quick, back here. Don't go back to that spot. So if you're real close right here and you start walking your legs super tight, well, I want you this time when he starts walking his legs, turn your shoulders up. Walking your legs.
So I go flat?
Yeah, turn your shoulder, go back to the. Now, if he wanted to, he
Yank that elbow.
yank that elbow, maybe like give you a free vasectomy. Right? So whenever you're doing this, face out, everything just, right? And then walk. That way. Now that you're sitting on the shoulder, try to turn your shoulders over again. Can't.
So my rib cage.
Yeah. There you go. Put those knees right now. Put your knees real tight. So, brother. How's it going? Yeah, that's a common mistake.
Both sides.
If somebody's light on your shoulders when they're sitting back for that armbar, spin that elbow, and you're working on getting that elbow down to the mat, and you'll get out of it.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying you gotta be heavy on that shoulder pin.
That's, I don't know, I guess when I went to, because I'm pretty good at keeping the weight on the area, but whenever I start to, so just like when,
You're constantly focusing on that pressure, that weight that you're
So just
driving
don't
through
take
your
the
shoulder.
pressure off me now. See if you can keep that weight. There you go. So you got all that weight now, because I think you were putting all your weight on your foot. So to keep tucking in there, now you've got all that weight on me. There you go. feet. Yeah. Now I'm being held up. There you go. Everything's tight. Everything's super tight, super tight, super tight.
Grab that hand. No. No, you're crossing your feet. Don't do that. It just instantly loosened everything up. I could tell what you were doing before you did that. So don't worry about your feet there. Pinch your, but your knees are not.
Watch me. No, repeat it. Sit here. I want you to finish.
Yeah.
Even if my heel turn out.
There you go. Yeah. There you go. That's tight. See that? You're, the pinch to the knee, you want to be pinching my arm. There you go.
Now my knees are almost looking at each other.
Yes. Now you. Right. 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 There you go. There you go. That's what so much of this is.
Last one.
Good. Any questions on those guys? All right, good. Drink water, come back. 1, 2, 3.
I forgot a lot from 21 to 29, but I never do quite as much stuff.
Yeah, that's probably the case.
I'm not sure.
Oh, really?
Other than my 6 years in
I was heavier in high school than I was like 5 months. I put on weight. And then got out of high school and lost every bit of construction site.
Yeah.
Schedule 40?
Alright, what we're gonna do is one person's gonna be on top and mount, another person is gonna be on the bottom, obviously. Person on top is trying to finish the submission from mount. If you go to the arm bars, that's okay. Alright, bottom person, you're just trying to defend. You're not trying to escape right now. Just trying to defend your arms, defend the choke. Alright, top person, remember, go back and forth, arms, choke, arms, choke.
Starting from like the middle now.
From regular old head under the arm under the head, head under the head. Arm under the head with your hand out. Alright? Now, if you finish a bread cutter, like when you go to cycling club, that's fine. Alright? The bottom person, you're not escaping. Alright? But don't go to the back. Alright?
Oh, so we're just getting beat up.
Yeah. But you're working on defense. That's like your number one goal right now is right there. Try not to get choked.
Try not to get hurt.
I've never tried it.
So, yeah.
You're going to have to adjust.
Yeah.
You're going to have to switch.
No.
Go ahead and go.
Switch, top to bottom.
Load up. Good and go. You adjusted and was like, ah. Bottom person. Switch up bottom, bottom person can skate. If you don't know how to skate, yeah. Legit. There you go. What's it? Switch, rock bottom. And go. Merry Christmas, Trish.
Same thing.
I'll go easy on you.
I appreciate it.
Same thing.
My elbow's fucked up, so. I'll just pass.
Load up. Go.
Oh, yeah? Let's go. You got
Good job, Rob. Load up. Nope.
Fellas, take it easy.
Have a Merry
I'll
Christmas.
see you guys here.
Merry Christmas.
So you celebrate?
I guess submission.
Merry Christmas.
Yep. Submissions.
I tap.
Merry Christmas, Trish.
Merry Christmas.
Any escapes? I had one escape. So what happened when I threw you backwards? So he was on his knees. Right? He had all his weight on his knees, right? And all I had to do was this. Alright? That's why I say don't let your weight be on your knees to come back. Now this time, hook your legs under. And try to flare your knees out so that way your weight is all coming this way. Right? Now watch it out. See you're staying connected, right? Yeah, right there. So whenever you're in mount, there are times when you can get off your knees or be on your knees, but it's more so when you're up higher on the chest, which is for later in the class. But for now, the lower your butt is on the chest, the lower your body should be and your knees should be off the mat. Right? Remember, anytime if I don't have any weight on the mat, my toes and my knees, the bottom person's carrying on my weight. And that's what I want you to know, right? That's your cooking spot, right? Your frying. Any other questions? You alright?
Pop my knee again.
Yeah, alright.
All I did was I straightened it up, and his weight just moved a little bit, and it just.
There's a new person maybe yours. Did you ever find her? There's one
I
on
got
the shelf. There's one on the shelf.
Is there?
Yeah, which question?
Well, I learned, I couldn't get out of escaping,
Mm-hmm.
and it's because they kept getting their legs up. I tried to have my arms down just so they couldn't get it up towards
So-
my armpits, but it's just the fact they're trying to get out.
So,
if they're in a higher mount, right? Remember, I want to keep my elbows in as close as I can. And I want to put my hands here. You ever watch Power Rangers?
Yeah.
You ever seen them go morphin' time? And they go mastodon or whatever? That's what I like to think about it. Tyrannosaurus Rex. I'm gonna put my hand right here, right? And what I'm gonna do, he's in a higher mount, so remember what happens if his knees are on the mat? That's less weight on me, right? So that means I'm able to turn like this, right? Now if he's low and his knees are off the mat, and I try to turn my hips, I'm not gonna be able to, right? So he slid his knees up. He's going to a higher mount. So I'm gonna bring my hands together right here. We're gonna do a whole class on this sooner or later, but for now. So I want to get here. Put this elbow down here. Don't want to stop. Turn it like that. Right? You're just trying to shrimp out and turn your hips over. Because he's not pinning my hips or my shoulders, right? So that means I'm able to move my hips.
I was just worried of getting my arm taken or something if I went to my side.
Right. So, but you're safe as long as your elbows are tucked in, right? That's why I'm not doing this right here, right? If I do this right here, it's a big neon sign saying Armbar, right? So I'm keeping my elbows in right here. Morphing down, you know. I'm just turning my hips over, bridge up, over, like that. Just like what we do at the beginning of class, right? That bridge and the hip escape is exactly what you're supposed to be doing here.
Okay.
All right? Good question. Any other questions?
Just watch turning your back when you do that.
Yeah.
And that's why also where you keep your elbow framed on the side so that they can't easily come around to your back because you're gonna be.
Yeah. Because if I don't have my elbow here to block his knee and I just turn to my side, he's just gonna slide his foot up and hit my back. All right.
I almost escaped once with Jared. I had my arm, I had his leg outwards. I was able to get my knee under. But then.
So another thing you can do also. Did you see how he slid his foot up here and took my back last time?
Yeah.
So come back down here. If I keep his knee pushed down, my hook his foot, we call this a quarter guard right here. Right? Now I'm able to do this right here and I don't have to worry so much about Jared taking my back.
Alright.
Right? I still need to work out of this a little bit. I still need to keep my elbows tucked in. Because right now he's trying to pull me back on my shoulder. Right here he also has a hook in it for the back down already, right? So I need to keep this here and I need to do that big hip shovel like what we did beginning of class, right? Right here. I'm still in a shitty spot, but I'm not being mounted anymore, right? Because I can go right here and do a hip escape. But we're going to go over that in detail, I'm sure, if you want. Usually that's how the rotation goes. So. All right. Any other questions, guys? So line up. This facade in the pack high.
We are buying company lunch about 6,000 calories.
Hi guys, again we got the Jiu-Jitsu open in Louisville. It's going to be at the Kentucky Expo Center on January 17th. If you want to compete, compete. If you want to work, I think we're still looking for some people to work. So just look at the Facebook page, or if you want Jeff's number, I'll give you Jeff's number too. So. I think that's it. If you all have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and be safe, and don't drink and drive. All right?
So you doing 6 a.m. tomorrow too, Ryan?
Evan's teaching it.